what's up, you guys? Girl. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, my lips look so good. Ooh, I got them dick sucking lips, girl. Ooh. Yes, girl, I'm a fine ass bitch. Ooh, girl, I can't get over that. I'm so perfectly imperfect, girl. Ooh. I see why the bitches be mad. Well, I've always thought, always, girl. Because I never thought I was ugly. I always knew I was a cute bitch. Always. Because you see how that eye giving, Greek girl giving Egyptian bitch, girl, like the eyes, girl, That's why I see why niggas be, looking to the floor, bitch, trying to look away, because I got the Medusa eyes, bitch. You look, you gone, bitch. You look at me, you fucking stone, bitch. Dick get hard. You don't know whether to fight or fuck me. You can do both. Fight and fuck me, because I'm with it. I'm with both of those energies. Like, we're going to be tussling in the bedroom anyway, so might as well, bitch. Like, fight and fuck me, because I love it. I love it. Truth be told, bitch, I fought damn near every single nigga that I liked. And I fought them just to touch them, girl. Like, so y'all need to stop all that. Like, we punks, we scared to fight, bitch. No, we not. That's foreplay. That's foreplay. I'm so sick of y'all believing that it's fucking foreplay to us, bitch. The fuck? I got out there with the niggas. I wanted to be around niggas, bitch. Play football, basketball. I didn't know how to do neither one. Wrestling, that I knew how to do, bitch. We with all that shit. So when y'all be like, well, y'all ain't gonna fight nothing, bitch, we love to fight. That's one thing we love and know how to do. So stop the BS. Stop it. Stop it. But anyway, good morning, you guys. It's the Queen, honey, the he, she, Jarika, and I'm not one of y'all favorite fairies, and I'm never gonna try to be, bitch. I just had a thought, like a thought, this morning, because this has been on my mind, like the community, like this really, it seems like a word a lot of the time. For the most part, it really does seem like community is just a word, because I see some action, but it's like it's a lot of us complaining about we don't really feel like we fit into the community or whatever. And you know what community I'm talking about. I'm talking about the alphabet mafia. I'm talking about, bitch, hey, what's up? Like, share, and subscribe, please, and thank you. I'm talking about the LGBTQIA plus community, like, especially the L, the G, and the B's, as it pertains to being transphobic. And I'm definitely gonna get my 2 cents on that, because, girl. So I want to wait till more people come up in here. Y'all got to like and share so more people could come in. Like I always say, you might not stay, but somebody else might. So definitely make sure you tap the screen. It's free, and share so more people can come in. Period. But girl, do y'all like my bonnet? Yeah, I had it on yesterday too, but bitch, I'm still gonna be wearing it on live to make sure more people can see it, because this shit is so cute. Went to Dollar Tree and was like, damn, bitch, I gotta get it. I have like 669. My goal is to get to 1,000. So I'm close. I'm real close, and I'm working hard to get to 1,000 and stuff like that. And I would really love for other queer people to subscribe, but it's fine if not. But hey, but anybody, I'm inclusive, so anybody is welcome. To come in, and other people gonna come in regardless, especially the trolls. Y'all know they don't have no type of respect for nobody. But a comment, a view is a view. So it is what it is. So my goal, like I said, is a 1K subs and stuff like that, and go from there. But yeah, y'all get up in here and get into the discussion. I'm pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure, because I don't know. I'm not sure if y'all see the title, and if y'all do not, hey, what's up? Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Lesbians, gays, and bisexuals being transphobic. I'm gonna say how I feel about it in a few. So I just want to get it up, trying to get the views up. Y'all come up in here. It's okay. You ain't gotta be gay. You ain't gotta be just be comfortable in your sexuality. A lot of people won't. They gonna come up here. Are you a man or a girl? All of them. Just to get that out the way, I'm all of it. I'm divine masculine, sacred feminine, bitch. I'm all of it. All of it. All of it, girl. Y'all say God is all things, bitch. Why not be all things? Why be one thing? I'm not trying to be placed in a box, bitch. For what? That's boring. Why would I want to be natural when I could be supernatural? Like, I don't know. That's boring to me. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, y'all come up here. Get in the conversation. Get up in here, girl. And y'all can say how y'all feel about it, whatever, whether it's good or bad. I can take it. I'm a big one. I'm a big bitch, so it really don't matter. Y'all can keep that because I don't deal with y'all guys, honey. Y'all guys is full of hate, girl. Jealous and shit. But if you the only bitch, why are you jealous? Like, I don't understand that. But anyway, girl, so this is how I feel about lesbians, gays, and bisexuals being transphobic. You a dummy, bitch. You a fucking dumb to be transphobic. They don't like you neither. They don't. They use you like an accessory. I want a gay friend. I want a gay friend. I want a lesbian friend. And then bisexuals, bitch, they don't even believe y'all exist. They don't believe you either gay or straight. So bisexual, I don't even know why y'all have the nerve and audacity to be transphobic. They don't even believe y'all even here. So I don't understand. Then for us lesbians, a lot of times, as it pertains to gays and trans, y'all totally use y'all female card. I'm a woman before everything. I'm female before everything. So it to us as gays, where y'all think we being misogynistic, a lot of times we don't think y'all take it serious, because traditionally, as it pertains to hetero norms, bitch, y'all go right back to, for the most part, being the wife, the mother. I'm a real woman. So it's like, bitch, are you? And then we have the dick loving dyke. So we really, it's like y'all don't. So it's the double standard, because soon as a dude have an experience, just one experience with a man, y'all see it on Insecure. You gay, but women could kiss down on the floor, girl. I kissed a girl and I like it, Demi Lovato, and so on and so forth. And it's not, ain't nobody really tripping over that. But soon as a man have an experience, slightly kiss the dude, he can't blame it on the liquor. He can't say, oh, I just had an experience. He gay. And then he have feelings like he want to be with a man and a woman. Y'all act like y'all got the power over this man to decide whether he can be with a woman or a man. So lesbian, it's like, it's not all of y'all, because we all have our shit. We all do. Every marginalized group of people have their shit, the bad seed. But I've seen so much of that to where y'all make the studs, like the ones that are really lesbians, the ones that just like women, just want women, look bad for me. I'd be like, really? And then y'all got the net, because y'all know. I don't put it past no grown folk. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. You already know the power as a woman that you already have to decide that. You know that men, a lot of times straight men, for that purpose to decide whether they straight or not, seek y'all validation. They put y'all on a pedestal, which is their fault. But then y'all know the type of power y'all have when it comes to that. Because a lot of times, for example, in a club, a man ain't gonna get up and dance to no Sister No Band or whatever until the woman let him signals to him that it's okay. Now, if he's a real man, if he's a man for real, decide on his own, he's a leader, he ain't gonna give a fuck what you say. Like a real man in high school, we was in high school, bitch, he was a senior. He went to the bowling alley. Went to a trip to the bowling alley. That was some cheap ass shit, now that I think about it. Y'all could have took us somewhere else, bitch. I'm gonna read y'all comments, but that was some cheap ass shit, even though I do love the bowling alley. Going to the trip, and we walked. We ain't getting no bus. We walked to the damn, anyway, his fine ass, he was dark chocolate, girl, had him abs, everything, girl, he just like everything tastes good. You know them type of men. girl. So we came in, girl, and he was just sitting on the side, He was, and we heard him playing like "Cater to You." He paid to hear "Cater to You," and he was just sitting there like he was vibing and shit like that. And he was real quiet and stuff like that, but he was comfortable in his sexuality. And all the girls and me was swooning like, oh, ain't nobody said nothing about why you playing "Cater to You." That's gay. That's gay. When you comfortable in your sexuality, in your sexual orientation as a man, and don't let these little girls decide, because that's what it is, little girls that y'all allow to dictate y'all manhood, y'all sexual orientation, and that's not being a man. That's not very masculine of you. You submitted your whole manhood to that of a one, to that of a girl, of a little girl, because she's insecure. So she projected her insecurities on you, and you allowed her, which is your fault as the man. Because how dare you? Why would you give anybody that power to decide or dictate your life, your sexual orientation, what makes you happy? Because the men, I know they ain't playing them games. And they ain't even really got to say. They ain't gotta call the woman out her name. It's either that. Now, it's not saying that he's controlling, because y'all get that so little confused. A man can, he can take suggestions, but he decides what is a man for him. He don't allow nobody, regardless of who it is, tell him what a man is for him. It's either you with it or you out. So him being, 18 years old and so comfortable in his sexual orientation, that made him sexier. That made him sexier. It made him sexier. And I've seen bisexual, because y'all know y'all believe gay and bisexual is one way, the stereotype. That's why we say that representation, gay, queer representation is important, because y'all believe the stereotype. That's why a lot of y'all can't tell that a lot of these men are bisexual, because they're masculine. Y'all believe that feminine equates to being a bottom, or feminine equates to being gay. There is masculine gays. There's masculine bottoms. But y'all believe it's one way. See, y'all got to get out in the world, girl. Stop believing the bullshit, especially from people that don't be around us. Thank you. I see the comments. I'm just trying to get this out. I'm trying to get this out. English or Spanish shit. I wish I knew some more Spanish. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Hey, bro, how's it feel? I'm not trans, babe. I'm not a trans woman, but I'm all of them. I'm not just one thing, girl. But thank you for the compliment. The backhanded compliment, whatever, girl. I'm that bitch, honestly. But yeah, like, girl. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So it's very sad to see a lot of men seek validation in that way. Like, a lot of it's boring too. I feel, to be a straight man. Straight men can't do shit. Y'all got them. They gotta be sitting in a motherfucking fetal position for y'all to decide that, he's gay. Oh, the major thing is, to be a straight man for y'all, he gotta be wanting to kill us. Oh, I ain't with that gay shit. Like, girl, to satisfy you, to make you, so that deems you insecure. And then I'ma say, for example, too, a woman saying, I don't want my man in the mirror as much as me. Why? You want to be the center of that man's life. That's not cool. That's not good for him. Like, you're like, you have a savior complex. Like, you save him, and then at the same time you pity that man. If that man is outside of your standards, you're pitying him. You settling. So at the same time, you being a user. So bitch, you ain't no good neither. And he's just the lost being with you. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Y'all ain't gotta like it. I'ma always tell it like it is. I'ma always hurt some feelings, because I'm not a yes man ass bitch. But back to what I was saying. him being 18 years old, and he wasn't the first one that I met that was comfortable in his sexuality. He wasn't, but the fact that he was, like, that didn't deem him any other just a person that was a man that was just sitting there, enjoying himself. He wasn't homophobic. From what I saw, I mean, he was the type that would dap me up too. It wasn't awkward. It wasn't no, get away from me, or he was over sexualizing women to all that. He wasn't doing none of that. He wasn't doing none of that. So, ooh, girl, you thick as fuck. Ooh, y'all see that? Oh, everything moving. Everything moving, girl. Yes, Mr. Yellow. Bring your ass back over here. But yeah, girl. It's nothing more sexier than seeing a man that is comfortable in his sexuality, that is so comfortable, that can be friends with anyone, and not feel away. And he doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Well, according to y'all Bible, being a leader. Not just being a man, being a leader. Because women can lead too. It's just y'all, it's just like every other thing, which y'all let that Bible dictate what a woman and a man is when, bitch, it was written by a bisexual man. The main ones y'all condemn, bitch, is the same ones that's leading y'all life. Cause y'all know King James is bisexual, right? Y'all know that. But y'all don't want to do no research. Y'all don't ever want to. So like I said, you can't get away from us because we in here. But y'all don't want to do that research. It's simple. It's simple. Go see. Go look it up. Is King James bisexual? And you will get your answer. So please stop. Y'all don't be knowing shit. Y'all don't. That's why I don't be taking y'all serious, girl. Yes, clock it. Cause bitch, y'all can't get away from this, bitch. As much as y'all try. Y'all think people just be talking. All it takes is a quick Google search and you'll be like, we gotta get another Bible. Be careful. Careful, bitch. And then if you think you're gonna go over there to the Egypt with the Greeks, bitch, the Greek gods and goddesses were bisexual too. You can't get away from us, bitch, as much as you try, girl. As much as you try. Bitch. So, like, stop lying to yourself. Like, when y'all come up here, make sure y'all tap the screen, tap it up. Tap it up, like, share, and subscribe, bitch. But back to what I was saying, girl. Man, it's so boring. I know it's boring as hell. Then it's pathetic. It's so fucking sad, girl. To see straight men, just they can't do nothing. And y'all hate these new generational gay straight men because for y'all small, leaning in y'all eye, big y'all beauty, y'all this small, bitch, because y'all are closed-minded. Y'all believe that y'all can't see straight men. Y'all can't, because y'all don't have any type of representation in a sense to like, girl, which one is straight? Which one is straight? Which one? And a lot of us are petty. Probably say for most of us as, queer people are petty as fuck because y'all made us uncomfortable for eons, girl. And it's y'all turn to be uncomfortable. It really is. And you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, bitch, because we've been in it for so many years. So y'all be like, I can't tell. And then a lot of us is playing off of y'all motherfucking lack of understanding of the queer community. They down low and they don't even be down low. I fucked him and he really didn't. Yeah, girl, he was looking at my ass and he wasn't. So a lot of us be playing off of it. Be definitely playing off y'all insecurities because y'all do it to us. Y'all see us as less than men, so why the fuck would I care about playing with your mind? You let that man, your man, they play with you. Your real man play with you. He been playing with your ass for the longest. Getting you to beat up other girls, girl, have you in handcuffs, girl, having you damn near, treat her like an unfit mother by the judge, girl. Playing with your mind like he gonna leave his wife for you and all this type of stuff. And then you got the nerve to be homophobic. transphobic, and you should know how it feels to be oppressed, you would be better off being my friend than being my enemy. Because you forget, I'm a man too. So I know how them good or bad men think mentally. I can tell when the man is mansplaining shit to you. I can tell, but y'all come over here trying to use us. I want a gay friend, but you are using that man. He's a friend to you, but you're not a friend to him because you don't even ask about his well-being. So I really keep a lot of women at angle at a place because I gotta make sure you ain't. I'm not your gay friend, bitch. I'm not your yeah. I gotta perform for you. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not doing that. Now we can have fun, yeah. We can twerk and stuff like that, but bitch, just to show. If you think that I can't clock your T, or you think that I'm not gonna hold you accountable, you can't be my friend. I'ma always tell you where you got me fucked up at, and I may leave your ass right there, cause it's gonna be accountability and respecting boundaries over here. There's gonna be apologies and all that good stuff. I know because a lot of times, and y'all be knowing it too, and gay men be knowing it too. That's why y'all can't stand us a lot of the time, cause we always gonna put you in your place. And the same thing with us. We love when y'all can read us too. Okay, bitch. But anyway, like to make sure, like, girl, we both experience men. And we are men too. So it's like, girl, calm down with that. Calm down with that. And what I'm real about to say about that is that, girl, the stereotype that y'all have about us, y'all need to unlearn that. Y'all need to unlearn that we're human too. We have feelings too. We're not just to be catering to y'all. A lot of y'all see us gays as, being subservient to y'all and die of AIDS. That's been y'all representation about us. And that's not cool. So, yeah, back to what I was saying about that. Like, the friendships, we a lot of time be y'all friend, but y'all don't be ours. We be y'all babysitter, y'all oracle, y'all counselor, therapist, girl, y'all friend, sometimes your father, if you ain't have a father figure. We be everything to the woman that she would want her husband to be, except your lover, except her lover. I say that all the time, and people a lot of times don't really get that. And it's really not hard to understand, because a lot of us sons, and I'm firstborn, a lot of us sons, whether we was the only child, the firstborn, or whatever, are tired. Y'all see a lot of us tired or whatever in marriages or whatever relationships, because if we were raised by a single mother, we saw a lot of shit. We had to be responsible before we even had a chance. We ain't have a chance to be children. We had to be responsible. We was told to man up as little boys. We was all this and that, and yada, 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 and to turn around and be called and to be told man ain't shit. But we sat there with our mothers, seeing her being dogged out, mistreated by men, and still sat there a lot of times if she was on welfare, in the projects or what have you, on Section 8 or what have you, girl, just allowing it to happen. So when a lot of y'all comes to us, I know I'm getting off topic, but it's my channel. A lot of y'all seeing like, why I don't never understand why men grow up, hating women when they was raised by a single mother. Well, that doesn't mean all of the mothers, are good mothers. There's good and bad mothers. And then, I don't really believe that they be hating women. It's just they have a perception, a representation. Their mother was representation of women, so they grow up treating y'all just the same way, and y'all groom them to be treated that way to treat y'all that way because y'all tell them he gonna be a heartbreaker. He gonna be all this like casting a fucking hex on them, a curse on them to be this way. Then the boy grow up into a man Because y'all at a little boy telling him to man up as a little boy. He can't have feelings as a little boy. Y'all open his sexual nature, and as a little boy, he can't even be a little boy and innocent. Nobody thinks about that. It's a double standard until it's a little girl, because girls have villages, women have villages, and men don't, except when they talk to us, because they feel say y'all talk to gay men, talk to queers, the ones y'all try to keep us, keep them from, because you believe we trying to turn them gay. No, they don't. We are their village. And I always say we be keeping y'all happy homes happy. They be talking to us. So y'all gotta get over that. Y'all gotta heal from that bullshit that y'all gotta unlearn that shit y'all been taught. What men and women supposed to do. Because y'all divorce rate so fucking high, girl. These gender wars, y'all can't understand. Yeah, girl. I gotta let that shit go. But besides that, girl, ooh. Well, back to the alphabet mafia. I just saw this dark skin man walking. Lesbians, y'all gonna have to do better when it comes to that. I know. Learning more history about why the L is in front of every other letter. Because during the epidemic with AIDS and stuff like that, during the 80s, y'all were giving blood to the gays and all that good stuff. And we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all, but that's not gonna stop y'all from being held accountable when it comes to situations like this, being transphobic. Cause all this, it had feelings, it act like it had feelings, it. Cause y'all believe, just like straight women, that they're trying to be you. Y'all gotta get over it. Y'all gotta heal from that, babe. Y'all gotta heal from that. And there ain't nobody trying to be you. No. People can't exist. Because the same thing, that's why I'm like, gays, y'all some dumb bitches too. Because the lesbian a lot of times believe the same thing straight women believe about trans women, and you too. Soon as you disagree, you a faggot, you this and that. They believe they going, lesbians a lot of times believe that they're going to the coldest part of hell. They don't even take that serious. They just believe that they be the ones that be a lot of times a phase. A phase. Oh, it was just a phase in high school. A phase, and they don't really take it serious. From the ones I seen, now I ain't speaking for the whole community. I'm not, as lesbians, but the things I've seen, I'm like, ooh, girl. Because for a long time, I just believe it was really just a phase for girls, for women to be, to like girls. Because I mean, a lot of times y'all be hugging each other, damn near munching on each other, and y'all can still say I'm straight. Because you can be a wife and a mother and all that type of stuff, which has nothing to do with your sexual orientation, because you can still be a lesbian and a wife and a mother. So it's like, I just girl, gays, bitch, a lot of times they feel the same way. I'm not talking about all, but there's a large percentage of lesbians that feel the same way about you that the straight women do, as it pertains to being, gay. Because the lesbians still censor men. Man. But you're a lesbian, bitch. Because you would, it's like you get into a relationship with a woman, expecting a woman to be a man. She is a stud. She's still she's a woman too. But you're so used to, you gotta hear from your internal homophobia and the hetero norms that go on with y'all. Like, the man is supposed to be the leader, but y'all can still lead too. Who gonna pay for the meal? Both of y'all. Who gonna pay the bills? Both of y'all can. Both of y'all is the woman. And now if you want to play the role or be the role or whatever, it's fine, as long as it's healthy. Don't tell me you want me to live a soft life. Don't tell her you want her to live a soft life or whatever, and agree to those terms and resent them for it, as if they do nothing. when you come home. Like, or they're not doing labor outside of the home. Like, they're doing absolutely nothing with it. Like, what? But you agreed to this. You signed up for that, hypothetically. But she's not doing nothing. Y'all just have different roles, and she take care of the home duties, which is doing something, and you take care of the whoever the breadwinner. Both of y'all can be the breadwinner if you decide, whatever. So you gotta appreciate each other. Gays, bitch, back to y'all. Y'all some dummy bitches too. Because how dare you, as a gay man, as a gay, take it upon yourself to be transphobic. What, you're seeking straight validation too? Bitch, they don't really like you either. Because as soon as you disagree, you're a pedophile. You a pedophile. Yeah, girl. You got the nerve to be transphobic? Oh, because it's about dick. Oh, it's about men. Because you feel, man, if you already got nothing there, how could they want you when I want me? Girl, get over yourself. They're in demand, and the man's going to supply. Okay? And there's men that could be into you and her. And that's fine. But how dare you, as being oppress another group of people? They're your sisters. They're your brothers. I want a real man. Girl, the straights and a lot of times the lesbian women don't see you as a real man either. So what the fuck you got? What is your problem, dude? Yes, butch queens, I'm talking to y'all, bitch. Other fellow butch queens, I'm talking to y'all. How dare you be transphobic? Sitting up there agreeing with the likes of the people, the very people that will vote against your livelihood, that don't want to see you even exist either. That you're just taking up space. They still believe that. They still believe you're trying to be them too. The sad part is they believe that you just totally agree with them and you have no voice. So you gave up your power to that of straight women and a lot of lesbian women. Because you ain't standing up for your trans brothers, definitely the trans women, because a lot of times they don't even believe the trans men exist. You sitting up there, because they said, I like you, I fuck with you because you gay, but you not that gay. I fucks with you. I fucks with you. No, they're using you, bitch. They're using you. Because they feel like generally women are territorial and they're competitive as it pertains to that. They want, who's going to protect the women when they don't even protect each other? And that's for them to figure out. So y'all know how they feel. I fuck with you because you gay, but you not that gay. No, bitch, I am. I'm all that gay. Because it's not one way to be gay, but I'm all that gay. I don't need to feel safe with y'all. I don't need to feel like y'all agree with my lifestyle or this and that. Girl, fuck you. I don't need your validation, bitch. Hell, I'm used to not being liked, bitch. So gay man, you a dummy bitch for up there sitting up there like they fuck with you. They fuck with you, girl. You gotta know yourself. You gave them your voice. You gave them your power. You are that gay. You are that gay. You are that gay. You are that gay. Okay? You're a butch queen, bitch. And it's okay. Because I love me some butch queen. I love me another butch queen, bitch. Bitch, we so fucking sexy. And yeah, there's gays that love trans women and trans men. And that's beautiful too. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you, bitch. You are a dummy, bitch. For sitting up there being transphobic. They don't like you neither. If the time come with Trump, because I'm pretty sure it seemed like pretty sure they working on them concentration camps just like Hitler, bitch. It seemed very Hitler-esque. As soon as that time comes for them to send our ass over the concentration camps, bitch, the same bitch that say they fuck with you is gonna be like, I'm so sick of these faggots. Send them over there. Ain't gonna be no friendship. Just how whites do to blacks. It's parallel. It's similar. Same thing. Same fucking thing. Oh, I'm so ready for these black people to go. They still don't want to see y'all on TV, but let me stay over here. They don't like you either. They don't. They believe you're just entertainment for them. And the same way, the blackface, oh, this gonna really touch y'all. Blackface, a lot of the straight women be clocks, ask if they're gay men or if they, because they be putting on gay face, queer face, gay face. Are you a man? Are you a man? Because y'all be acting like gay men. When y'all be trying to say we're trying to be y'all, no, but y'all be acting like us. Too. Because two things can be true at the same time. So a lot of times y'all get clout. Are you? And then y'all, when y'all be, because y'all believe that when they ask y'all, are you a man? You be like, oh no, I'm not a trans woman. That makes y'all transphobic. Y'all be misgender too, because your voice is, deep, real deep at contralto, bass. But if it wasn't for these trans women, we wouldn't have been. Bitch, they can't help that you strong in the face. You need to blame that on your mama and your daddy. They should never have sex. That is a biological, hereditary thing that we have nothing to do with. Blame them, bitch. We have nothing to do with that. Your features, we ain't have nothing to do with your features, bitch. If you're strong in the face. That's on y'all, girl. So it's like, get over yourself. Get over it. Gays, y'all need to sit the fuck down, bitch. Because you 2 seconds from being a pedophile. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Way too long to be sitting off of work.
Oh. I feel that though. But yeah, I still don't want to go back. Not right now. But yeah, y'all need to get over there. We have nothing to do with biologically, with hereditary that's going on with y'all. I mean, if you have go get plastic surgery. Go. It's the things that's out there to soften your features. I mean, girl. But yeah, gay men, y'all need to stop that, because they're here too. And they've been here, girl. Y'all just got to do y'all research as well. The Stonewall that have been going on, y'all need to go research too. There's queer history out there that y'all need to research. I can't give y'all everything. On to the bisexuals. Yes, girl. Y'all thought I forgot about y'all. They don't believe y'all even exist, like I said. They don't even believe bisexuality even exists. It's pick a side. You're either straight or gay. There's no in between, especially as between saying to straight women. They can't. They can't. As soon as they hear that you mess with a man, you're gay. They can't get with it. They can't. A lot of times they can't. Sometimes they pretend it. I'm gonna just say that. A lot of times they just follow the trend, and to other people, because women generally don't, bleed. See this being submissive, so they mean, a lot of times it equates to being a follower. What's on trend, because a lot of them silently be for it, because they want to see 2 men kiss. And then what's the problem with, a lot of times it'd be like, bitch, you get 2 husbands. You get 2 husbands out of it. 2 husbands, 2 paychecks. Not meaning you can't sit there and do your own or go to work too. But bitch, what's the problem? A lot of y'all, bitch, sometimes I be thinking about, man, as long as I'm the bottom and they, it's a verse top and a top or something like that. Or top or verse or whatever, but I'm the only bottom. I feel like they could work. I'm the main attraction in a sense. But I don't be understand. A lot of them silently, because a lot of times, a lot of this social media shit got y'all fucked up. There is a such thing as lavender marriages, lavender relationships, and I feel like it's really gonna get bigger, like really get bigger, because the straights, the heteros are going through it. The women is running over here. And that's still beautiful too. Lavender marriages exist. Like there be some fine ass gay men. A lot of times I feel like a lot of the straight women be homophobic. And not necessarily homophobic in a sense. Just be like jealous. You know? Cause damn he fine. Like why he gotta be gay? But then times get hard or whatever. Or maybe he's not out. Maybe he's discreet and want to be discreet and then be with a woman and they both have an arrangement and they be together. He can still fuck men, but he still love her. Like I've been saying earlier, like I be saying on my videos, be everything to the woman except her lover, but doesn't mean that they didn't have sex to have the kids. It doesn't mean it still be beautiful. There's lavender marriages out there. A gay man that marries a straight woman. And he's not DL, he's just discreet. There's a difference. There's a difference between being discreet and DL. And that's still beautiful. Lavender marriages is beautiful to me. Lavender relationships is beautiful to me too. On the surface, it's a heterosexual relationship. On the surface. But they know what they have because he can still be a masculine gay or a feminine gay. But y'all will never be able to tell the difference. Cause y'all believe gay is one way. That's why representation is important. But y'all be acting like, I don't want to see y'all. So y'all gonna get fucked up every single time. So you might as well go ahead and do it. A lot of y'all done slept with down low men. A lot of y'all done slept with bisexual men. And yada yada and so forth. The world is more fluid. You gonna have to keep up with the times or get lost in the sauce. You can't stop progress. You can't stop it. The world is ever evolving. And that's a great thing. The world is supposed to. We're supposed to progress. Because the old ways did not work, obviously. If the old ways worked, we wouldn't be here. We would still be mainly being prostitutes for money. Be in the shadows to appease to y'all bitches. So yeah, but back to the bisexuals. Bitch, they don't y'all have some nerve and audacity being transphobic. They don't even believe y'all exist. They be like, oh, you just confused. You don't really know if you want as a grown man. But you can still be bisexual and you're a teenager. And you can still be bisexual if you're an adolescent. Attraction comes a lot of time first. It did for me. I tried to be bisexual. It didn't work. My girlfriends end up liking girls. And they already knew my tea. I tried, girl. I did. I really did, girl. But we both we laugh, talk about it. So, girl, I live. They be like, how you know if you gay? Girl, the fuck? How you confused that you like dick? I don't understand. Like, how can I be confused about that? Like, I like a big pipe in me, busting these guts open. Like, what the fuck you mean? But bisexuals, bitch, back to y'all. Y'all are some dummy bitches as well. Probably the worst. They believe y'all confused as fuck. They believe, girl. How can you want a man, bitch? I got a real pussy. And y'all know that too. Y'all know that, girl. And then y'all already know the biphobia. The fear that they're not enough. And a lot of times it's from both us, straight women and, gay men. Our insecurities that, we're not enough for you. Well, what if, they mess with someone, especially if we're monogamous. And even if we're monogamous, and even if we'll be polyamorous, it's still that, are we enough? And y'all know that as bisexuals. And no, it's not necessarily your duty to because that's inner work. But then to make, to have the conversation so we both can feel safe and have that understanding about each other. No, babe, you're enough. Because it's kind of the same way, in a sense, how gays feel about, gay bottoms feel about, verse. Verse, verse, not verse bottoms, but, verses. Like, are we enough? Like, are you gonna go back? Are you gonna cheat on me? Stuff like that, all that, just to have a conversation. Because I mean, a hoe is a hoe. You know what I mean? I mean, a cheater is a cheater, regardless of their sexuality, sexual orientation. So having that discussion and really being honest, don't come over here, because I remember a verse try to come over here and tell me what our relationship gonna be. I'm like, oh no, babe, you're not gonna dictate the whole thing. And bitch, I don't even know you. Like, we're gonna have an open relationship? No, the fuck we not. Because if you're not satisfied, just go. Like, if you're not gonna, no, we're not doing it, bitch. Because a lot of times the verse believe that the bottom is just boring, or we don't explore, we don't do this. No, babe. Some of us may be conservative bottoms, some of us are liberal bottoms, some of us are, bitch, Democrat, Republican bottom. Bitch, you just gotta ask. Because I might not penetrate you, but I might stick a dildo or whatever up your ass so you can feel comfortable. Or it's, bitch, no. But just don't be trying to force or dictate the relationship. I ain't for that shit. But that's how I can, relate. Bisexuals, I've dated, I've been a bisexual man. I would say 2 or 3 times. And I never felt insecure about him being with, because I always knew, beside me being that bitch, I don't get jealous. Like, I don't really be like, oh, what if he gonna do it? Because, no, if that happens, he gonna be with them. And I get to be back single and get to mingle with other dicks. So, play with me if you want to. I get to be single again. That doesn't mean I ain't love you or whatever, but bitch, I'm not that type to be like crying over you. And I may be disappointed, but bitch, it's your loss. So yeah, I can understand, where, people could be like, it's either this or that, because, if they already got to deal with possibly being cheated on with the opposite, well, with the same sex. Don't let it be the opposite. Be like, and then they be like, how can I compete with that? I always tell y'all, women, it's a cycle. You gotta delve into your masculinity, your femininity to understand this shit. Y'all be saying, your husband don't understand me. Well, hell, he wasn't programmed, conditioned to believe that he even have divine masculinity or sacred femininity, that he has both, so he can understand you. But ain't nobody taught him that. So y'all gotta learn that bullshit so y'all can understand each other, which is a whole nother conversation and stuff like that. And I would love to have that conversation. But bitch, bisexuals, it could be understandable because they may not know. But then it's okay to seek, counseling and all that good stuff in a relationship, because I mean, y'all should anyway, individually and couple therapy or whatever necessary for the relationship, so y'all can have a healthy relationship. And if you are into that, that's beautiful too. Get your life, experiment with each other. Hell, keep it spicy. Hell, you might find out shit you love. You at least try it out. That's how y'all be telling us. How you know you don't like pussy until you try it out? Try it. You might like seeing 2 men kissing. You might get off to that. It's so many people that's unsatisfied, and a lot of people that don't even know what they like until they experience what the hell they like. At least try it and see. It's okay. It's okay. If you don't, okay, that's fine. But if you ever had a lit thought or a wet dream about it, hell, maybe it's supposed to happen. Or maybe that's your vision. Maybe that's going to be your future. Hell, y'all complain about having one husband, why not have 2? And they both loving your ass. Both tag teaming your motherfucking ass. and you have two. They have y'all kids have two daddies. Everything yada yada yada. The love is given. You can call on two husbands when you feel away. You can call and all that type of shit. Somebody that feel away. The love and affection is there for both. That's beautiful as fuck too. So it's like y'all, it's just y'all gotta get out of that shit. I just couldn't. That's why I said I would come back the same way. Black, gay, black, gay, black. Cause girl, being straight to me is boring as fuck. Girl, y'all can't do shit. Everything is about competition, control, being less than. I don't really hear a lot of pros to being straight. I really don't. I'd be like, be straight for what? If this was something trying to get me to be straight, it wouldn't be a lot of pros that y'all can put dangle in front of my face and just be like, okay, I can see that and want to be straight. Honestly, no. Girl, it's like you caged. Like when you gay, you so free. Yeah, we deal with the homophobia and all that type of stuff, but being your authentic self, being free. I love to be free. I don't want to be letting people dictate what it is to be this or it is to be that. I love being free, bitch, to express myself. That's why I'm like, straight man, girl. And I feel like a lot of y'all be pushing y'all straight over here. Y'all be pushing over here. Pushing them over here. If I feel like for men, this is what y'all don't understand. A man is a little boy at heart. It's only gonna be so many times you tell a little boy he's a bad boy, or tell him this man that he's a cheater. It's only so many times you're gonna punish him for being a cheater and he telling you that he not. It's only so many times that you gonna, cause I seen this happen, call a man gay. Cause men are petty too. Okay, y'all think I'm, if you punishing a person for something that they didn't do, they might as well go ahead and do it. They might as well go ahead and do it. He told you he ain't gay, and you keep telling him, you are gay, you gay, you gay, you gay, you gay. Okay, well, bitch, I am. Let me just go over here and be with a man. Then they turn around and hate y'all or dislike women because so many of them just push that on them. And y'all go like, it's always the women's fault. It's always going to that victim shit. And don't even take accountability or apologize. Like I was saying on my other live, bitch, a woman a lot of time will die before she take accountability or say she's sorry. Because it becomes a victim struggle, a struggle elliptic. Women have generally been through this, but then you taking it out on that man. The woman could be your white knight shining armor. And still became man ain't shit. The man ain't shit. So, girl. One day I'm gonna be able to. It's gonna be full. The people gonna be full in these comments talking about this shit with me, because I see it, and that's the reason why I'm not liked. I'm not one of their favorite fairies, because I'm not gonna sit there and kiss y'all ass, girl. I don't even lick ass sexually. I don't like to lick ass. Or, lick booty hole. I don't do that. So, of course not. But yeah, bisexuals, get it together. Get it together, bitch. You have no reason to be transphobic. Now, you might not fuck with certain trans because of their morality or whatever. So like that, their morals, their code or whatever, bitch. Because just like any marginalized group of people, we got our bad seeds. But don't dare sit there and try to cater to straights, because sometimes y'all may do that same thing, because a lot of y'all may be masculine bisexual men. And then you could use your straight card, be like, bitch, fuck y'all, bitch, you confused, bitch, you. Same thing they can say about your ass, you fucking delusional too. Girl, bitch, we all in the community are practically delusional and have mental illnesses, bitch, according to the straights. So what the fuck is you talking about? You're just as unnatural as us, bitch, as a bisexual. Don't ever get it confused. You need to be in a straight jacket too. The fuck. According to the damn list, bitch, I know I'm less mentally ill than you, cause I know that I like according to them, I know that I like dick, but you way more confused than me, bitch. As a bisexual, pick a side, bitch, pick a motherfucking side. To my trans bros and trans sisters, honey, I see y'all. I see y'all. Yeah, I've never been transphobic. I can say that, and I'm happy to say that. I've never been transphobic. I was introduced to a trans woman when I'm like, it was before I even worked at McDonald's. But that was actually the same day I had got hired. So, girl, y'all some good luck trans, bitch. So, she was from New York. From New York, I had as a New York girl because she was well, she wasn't rude. She was aggressive more for her accent, how she talked. And I was like, I know she had saw me, but I was like, ooh. I was like, yes, bitch. And, it was before I was like really like comfortable in my own skin. I was comfortable, but it was like I wasn't flamboyant. But I had saw her and we was chopping up a little bit. I don't really remember the conversation, but I was living for her, girl. I was gagging. And she was ordering her food and stuff like that, and we was just chatting up for a little bit. And then I ain't never see her again because I guess she just came to visit, from New York. And I was like, damn, girl, like I was happy to see um, someone in the community because I didn't. I mean, I've had associates associates. We wasn't really friends. They was some messy ass bitches or whatever. But I did learn some things from them. But I didn't really have any queer friends. I didn't, and I really wanted some because I feel like I was missing out. Because it's shit. It took me being 17 to find out from one of the messy bitches what a top and bottom was, and I was like, what? What is that? You talking about a top like a Coke bottle, bitch? What are you talking about? So it took that, and I was like, the shit that I had to quickly learn. I didn't learn to dish until I was like, I want to say, well, I learned what a dish was until I was like 19, 20 years old. Things that I didn't really get a chance to experience because I didn't have, many queer friends or like a gay mama and that type of stuff because I never felt like I fitted in, and not that was my goal to fit in. I just didn't have any um, queer friends and stuff like that. People generally jumped on bandwagons against me, and I had to grow to find out why that was and stuff like that. And to come and find out, bitch, they were jealous, and I was always a baddie and all this type of stuff. And they thought I carried myself in a way like I was uppity or stuck up when I was always in my own head when they really could have asked what's going on with me and yada yada yada, bitch. And like I said, I always knew I was cute. I always knew I was attracted to boys, and it took me a while to figure out I was gay and all that type of stuff, and I just never really said it. But you could always see the femininity and the twist because I mistaken being, well, we all have masculinity and femininity, but then I was more so aggressive because of my circumstances, my environment. So I would say I'm more so aggressive, and yeah, it could have been masculine, but I guess I was experiencing toxic masculinity, but then I was still more so feminine than I was masculine. Y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, so I was gagging from her, and I never saw her again. And I don't think I seen or encountered another trans woman or even a trans man after. I don't know. Um, After that for a while. Now I had to remember. Okay, I did. I think when I was 24, 25. I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that. But But I love my trans bros and trans sisters, honey. I'm always gonna stand by y'all. Fuck what they say. I know. I'm pretty sure it hurts. You know, people thinking y'all delusional or y'all trying to be them or yada yada yada. All that bullshit. That's not true. Girl, I'm always gonna stand with my trans bros, trans sis, because y'all definitely not just because, but I see that y'all are public enemy number one. I mean, they just now, well, they hiding, just like racism comes in different forms. So does um, phobia, homophobia come in different forms, transphobia come in different forms. Hell, just now I've been able to be like, oh, for years been able to. They try to fake, fakely embrace us, but secretly be homophobic and stuff like that. So it's, I just know y'all. I got y'all. Like this butch queen loves y'all. And I'm still learning more history. That's why I had brought up the Stonewall and make sure I have that right too. Um, I forgot her name. It was two trans women started I guess the movement of Stonewall, and I think it was in New York. I want to make sure I get that right. Correct me if I'm wrong, and stuff like that. To be having so much disgrace or vitriol for trans women, trans men, it's disheartening, and seeing the beautiful trans women that are their lives being taken away, like girl, la la la. Um, it's real disheartening to see, and to see people can't even grieve properly because it's bitches in the comments, lesbian, gay, bisexual, straight people saying he can't even respect them in there. That's why I live my truth and don't give a fuck about. Because the same fire you give to me, I'm not going to be the bigger person when it comes to that. I'm not going to be the bigger person. I'm going to say the most foul shit. If you claim me a demon, expect me to be on demon time. Ain't nothing off limits. Not you, your children, your grandma, whatever your fucking lineage is, bitch. I'm not going to be careful with my words. If you ain't respect me in life, and you ain't damn sure ain't gonna respect me in death, because I see representation of examples of y'all not respecting us in death. I'm not gonna respect nothing that you live for. Not a damn thing. I don't give a damn if you was abused either. You deserve it, bitch. You deserve it. I'm not, no, the same shit. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you, bitch. So be careful. I'm not the bigger person when it comes to that. I'm not. Ain't nothing off limits. My mouth is filthy as fuck, and it's always gonna be filthy. So we can't even grieve, and y'all can't respect us as human when we pass away. Like y'all can't. How I live my life is exactly how I want to go. Whether I was cross dressing, whether I was a trans woman, whether I was gay flamboyant, bitch, respect that in the end. Cause while I'm living and I see examples of y'all treat us even in death, bitch, fuck y'all. I don't give a damn what you go through. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Cause if y'all want a battle, bitch, I'm with war. So y'all be careful. Like seeing that bitch push that motherfucking cart on that fine ass Bush Queen. And y'all know how it goes for black men, black straight men anyway. And then being black and gay too. Cause you already know we on public enemy list too. And he would have beat your motherfucking ass on camera, and you get to use that you a woman. Y'all do that. Y'all know that. We see that. I've always seen that. Trying to use your pussy. A lot of times, there's been so many examples of women abusing men, which y'all sit there and laugh, cackling, because you hate men. Because generally, y'all make every man you meet pay for the generalness of men. And we ain't really got nothing to do with patriarchy, especially gay men. We are at least on a pole too, bitch. But then y'all use that and y'all know that. And then y'all know that these men, the straight men, don't. They were conditioned to cater to y'all in that way. They not gonna swing back on you like that bitch that it was on Twitter. The bitch that was arguing, they was arguing. The couple was arguing. The man and the woman was arguing. Then she picked up a bowling ball and hit him upside the head. And the one was recording. Well, that was recording. He was laughing. She probably felt like, but you can't hit me though, cause I'm a woman. I got a pussy. I'm this and that. No, bitch. No, cause he gets to defend himself too. And I said if he would have. Shit, he ain't even got to put his hands on you. He could have hit your ass back with a motherfucking bowling ball and knock your ass clean out. Killed your ass with it. I ain't put my hands on her. I hit her with a weapon. So y'all see that and knowing that the black man gonna go under the jail. But y'all use y'all pussy anyway. That victim shit that I don't fuck with. Y'all be some cowards. I don't fuck with that. Cause me, I slap bitches, I choke bitches, I punch bitches. If you come in my face and think you finna hit and swing on me, when you already know what y'all do, that a lot of y'all do, y'all come in homophobic anyway, and then gonna be like, I'ma call my brother, I'ma call my sister, and you think I'm supposed to sit there and take your abuse? Cause you too coward to say that to what you consider a real man, your husband, whatever, your baby daddy, whatever, bitch, because he's not gay. If you think I'm gonna sit there and let you hurt me, you got like fucked up. So he was right for the soul. I heard a rumor until I see it, I'm not gonna believe it. But if he did beat her ass when that video went out, so he can have enough evidence to prove to the courts that she was the aggressor, I stand by him. I stand by him. And a lot of y'all will use that I see a lot of the comments being like, well, what was he wearing? Well, what was he that, just like how y'all do with trans women? Well, what did he do? What did he do? See, that's why y'all be getting killed, because y'all always tricking and all that yada, 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 bitch. And then don't let it be a trans woman that kill a straight man. Don't let it be a trans woman that kill a real woman. Oh. But for many years, y'all have been bullying trans women. And everybody, and I'm always gonna stand beside what is right, what makes sense. I see what straight women go through, but then y'all not finna sit there, because y'all see what trans women go through too. Y'all gotta get out of that trying to be y'all. Ain't nobody trying to be y'all. Okay? And if y'all wanna be quite honest, why would I wanna be something that don't really have a voice? According to the Bible, y'all weren't supposed to have no voice. Y'all weren't supposed to speak. According to the Bible, y'all the ones fucked up the world. That's why y'all fighting so hard to have a voice. I'm just telling y'all what the Bible said. I'm just saying. Don't come for me. Go research. Did I say something wrong? So it's like, don't be mad at us. We don't have that power to take that away from you. Even though King James was bisexual. But I mean, y'all believe that he bit this fruit and she's to blame for everything. I mean, that's y'all belief. Y'all's y'all religion, girl. Whatever. But I see it, but y'all also see it too. Then to make matters worse, y'all still y'all gotta okay, that's a man. But no, she's not a man, what you consider a man. I am a gay man. But y'all gotta diminish, or y'all got to, invalidate my manhood to cater to y'all until it benefits y'all. Y'all use that. I see it all the time. But that's not a man. No, I'm not a man that will fuck you. I'm not a man. I'm not gonna ever be your baby daddy. I'm not gonna do that. Well. If I decide to have a surrogate and all that, okay, yeah, then most likely. But bitch, not the same way how y'all normalize baby daddies and baby mamas. It's not gonna be like this. Nah, bitch. So you gotta make up. Y'all gotta make up in y'all head. But who's the delusional ones? No, no. This is a man. This is not. And when you know that's not a representation of a man, y'all know she's not a representation. A trans woman is not a representation of a trans man is. Cause y'all believe trans is only trans women. Y'all don't, just like how y'all believe bisexual don't exist, y'all believe trans men don't exist. It's all in a cycle. You are a biological woman. Biological woman. I'm a biological man. The trans woman is a biological man. The trans man is a biological female. That's why we say female. Female is a biological. That's why we say cisgender. Cisgender is biological. Y'all act like y'all don't have a problem with being called SIS, short for cis. And y'all have no problem being called CIS. Cisgender. Y'all say trans women. Transgender. So what's the issue? Y'all just want to have something to argue about, to complain about, nagging, type shit. Leave them alone. They're not bothering you. Them existing do not. We've always existed. I'm not trans. I'm trans. I'm just saying I'm all of them. I be saying all of it, girl. Because I'm always be asked if I'm a man or a woman. And I say that as a compliment, girl. You don't know what gender I am. That is lovely, bitch. So that means I'm not placed in a box. I love that. Bitch, everything. Everything that make you uncomfortable. I love it. I'm a petty ass bitch. I love to make motherfuckers uncomfortable. That means I'm a beautiful ass bitch. So, yeah, like, we've always existed. Y'all believe in that Adam and Eve, that it was no Steve? Yes, the fuck it was. It was Savannah, everybody. Girl, everybody, it was here. The fuck y'all mean? And before y'all get into the women can't have shit, I already made a video. Men was already wearing kilts, dresses. Like did y'all see the Passion of the Christ? Men was already wearing, then y'all got the nerve to be like, oh, that's women clothes. Bitch, y'all forefathers wore, makeup looking like Pennywise, bitch. Wigs, all that. Then shit, in the 80s, the pimps. Pimps was wearing motherfucking platforms, bitch. Prince, all that, girl. All this shit been here. Y'all just act like y'all got a problem, bitch. Y'all ain't nobody got the patent on masculinity, femininity, dresses, clothing, bitch. Yada, 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 bitch. It don't belong to anybody. Hell, y'all didn't create this shit. But this is the main thing, bitch. None of y'all, no gender, none of us humans created this shit. It don't belong to us. We just get to use it on borrowed fucking time. Because we all gonna die one day. That's the main thing we all have in common. Bitch, we all gonna die one day. All of us. We just experiencing on borrowed motherfucking time. And while I'm here, bitch, you ain't gonna dictate what the fuck I do with my life. If it make me happy and it make you uncomfortable, then good. But bitch, you ain't finna sit here and be like, bitch, my existence is somehow affecting yours. Bitch, I don't got nothing to do with your bills. I ain't got nothing gonna do with you being on child support. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to do with your pussy falling off. I ain't got nothing with your dick being too small. You need to be a fucking bottom. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bitch. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Those are personal problems. Okay? That's your problems. And a lot of times y'all decided to be straight, bitch. If y'all saying we decided to be gay. So deal with the shit. Deal with motherfucking being a baby mama, bitch. Deal with being a side bitch. Deal with being that bitch. Okay? Because you have a narrow mind, a closed mind, bitch. That's y'all shit. That is personal problems. But since we all like gonna die and we on borrowed time, you is not finna dictate what I do with my life, bitch. You never gonna dictate that. I don't care what makes you happy. I don't live for other people. I don't live for people validating my life. I don't live for that shit. The fuck your existence got to do with me? girl. But to my sister, brothers and sisters, because I see y'all as women and men. Now, when it comes to preference, as far as like who I will be with, like I prefer to be with a biological man, a butch queen. Now, I'm not gonna just limit myself. I may try, experiment, I may see. But that's still, if I experimented with a trans man, because trans men are definitely, girl, I've seen a lot of them look good as fuck. I'm like, ooh. Hell, just like how one of my friends at the time, girl, she was a stud. It was her masculinity that made her, and then she, girl, sometimes I had to catch myself like, ooh, girl, because she would open the door for a bad bitch, and she was way, way more masculine. Like she was like than a lot of men, and I was like, damn. Sometimes I had to catch myself like, would I let her strap me up? I don't know, bitch. But I had to catch myself like, no. First of all, she my friend. Then I know I love men. I want to be with a man. Stuff like that. But it be a lot of fine ass studs. Because I appreciate handsomeness. She was handsome as fuck. I appreciate, you got a nice ass. I appreciate, handsomeness, sexiness. Like I say, even for women, oh, you sexy as fuck. You a bad bitch. Nice ass, nice titties, girl. I can still, be physically attracted, just not sexually attracted. Like if you a bad bitch, you a bad bitch. If I'm gonna admire you, I'm gonna admire you. I don't have to fuck everything I see, but bitch, I see I'm visual. Like if you fine as fuck, you fine as fuck. So girl, y'all gotta get out of there. That's a long, miserable, fucking lonely ass life, bitch, that y'all can have. Cause I don't, bitch. But yeah, lesbians, get it together. Gays, get it together. Bisexuals, definitely fucking get it together, bitch. Cause they don't even know y'all exist. I'm just saying, bitch. Trans women, girl. Just know y'all got people on y'all side, girl. And a lot of times, y'all know y'all highly desire. Y'all DMs. Girl, I've been seeing that y'all be saying y'all DMs be full as fuck. Cause the biological women be wanting y'all, the biological men be wanting y'all, the other trans be wanting, girl. Y'all are highly wanted, highly desired. Y'all know. 'Cause I keep saying we live under white man's fear, and whatever they fear or don't understand, they seek, kill, and destroy. So that was definitely what slavery was for, when it came to us as black people. If you are black and any of the community, especially a trans woman, then y'all should definitely understand the oppression, understand oppression, and stop trying to oppress other marginalized group of people. You should be ashamed of yourself. So you should understand this. And to be fetishized, a lot of them are fetishized, like, and be like, oh, I would never bring you into my, no, 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 okay? That's why I keep saying over and over, representation matters. Because the more you see it, the more you're going to be like, okay, all right, oh shit. The more you be like, okay, what's next? Because the sooner you start becoming support, not that you don't care, but it'd be like, okay, it don't affect me in a sense, or it does, like, it's not like a problem. The younger generation, the Gen Z, ain't as critical or as, I don't know, alarmed. Like they way more comfortable in their fluidity than I would say some of us millennials and the older generations and stuff like that. The Gen Z are more fluid with that, and they don't really. They be like, oh, that's y'all. They view us as damaged goods a lot of the damn time. Yeah, old way of thinking, girl, y'all, probably waiting for us to die out. So as the generations, get older, or new generations be born and all that type of stuff, the more progression we'll see and stuff, and which is great to see. It's great to see. People deserve to be who they are. Now, them pedophiles, nah, they need to be in straight jackets. But at the same time, it's not harming you, because it's not. Being a lesbian, being gay, being bisexual, being transgender, being queer, it's not bothering you. Being intersex is not bothering you. And that's what y'all definitely don't want to talk about. Y'all just want to pretend like they really don't exist. Intersex, formerly known as hermaphrodites. Y'all really don't, because y'all believe that God only created man and woman. Nah, bitch. Nah. So who is the one that's really delusional, that's living in a bubble of delusion, if you really believe that God only created man and woman, when there's proof that intersex exists, that hermaphrodites exist? So who the one that's really confused? You gotta grow, babe. You gotta grow. Everything is here. Everything is here. Everything is here, babe. Everything. And you're gonna have to find whatever, I guess, whatever makes you sleep at night to act like people don't exist. Whatever you guys say, bitch. You can call me a freak all you want. You can call me an abomination all you want. But bitch, you don't have the right to make me extinct. You don't have the right. You don't have that right. And that's not your gift. That's not your power, babe. Everything is here. And thank goodness it's not up to you whether we exist or not. So, like I said, lesbians, get it together. Y'all need to get together, because for y'all letter be taken down, it be G's before y'all heads. For it be T, the TLGB. Y'all better get it together, girl, because we is sick of y'all shit. I'm sick of all y'all shit, honestly. All this damn, all this damn, ugh, girl, all this nonsense. Because we supposed to be a community. Alphabet Mouth, we supposed to be community. Get to communing. Get to communing. Because if we ain't liked by them, who the fuck we gonna be liked by? Get it together. Do the inner work. And stop depending on somebody coming on a fucking horn. A lot of times, bitch, why? To save you from yourself. Bitch, do the inner work yourself. Do it yourself. Stop putting that on your significant other, bitch. Stop being a coward. You being courageous by going to therapy or doing holistic healing, dealing with your problems instead of projecting it on other people. Anyway, let me go, girl. I may come. I don't know, bitch. Ugh. But yeah, my nails and all this type of stuff. Girl, good. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, babe. Because I'm not going to be done talking about this stuff. But my stance is, if you're transphobic, you're a dummy, bitch. You're a dumb. You're dumb. You're a waste of breath. Because they deserve to be here and live their life just as much as you do. And we fall under the same community. We family. Okay? They deserve to be at the cookout, too. At the family reunion, too. They get together, too. Anyway, bye, girl.